Of the 4 types of content, live, talking head, vlog, and podcast, live is hyper dependent on engagement, not just in the comments during the replay, but while live as you're streaming. This is one of my favorite ways to show up. StreamYard's Chat Overlay feature aids in the pursuit of engagement, and it's simple to use. Set up a studio with a live destination, go to the Comments tab, and toggle on the option that says Show Comments on Screen, and you'll see the live comments on the right side of your broadcast. There are some pitfalls to avoid and some ways to optimize this for maximum engagement, which I'll cover in the full video. Let's go. So here we are on the desktop looking at StreamYard, and I want to say this right at the outset. There are some pitfalls to avoid when you're using comments on screen. So want to say that right now, and I hope that you'll stay towards the end of the video where I share some of those pitfalls with you. But right now, let's take a look here. If you go into your studio, it doesn't matter if you're doing a regular stream and recording or if you're using reusable. The point is you will need to actually set up a destination. So in this case, I'm going to enter the studio, and once I'm in there, I will have to set up a destination. I did get some comments and questions before. They're saying, hey, I heard this feature is there, but I don't see the toggle button here up at the top. And I'm like, that's because you haven't actually set up a destination. So here, I'm just going to set up test. Set up test comments. Just put that in there. I'm going to change this to unlisted and say save changes. Boom. So now I have a destination set up. And once I have a destination set up, you'll see under the comments section that show comments on stage is now available. And so you'll be able to toggle that on. And when you do, there is a shaded area here. You can just barely see that. You'll see the shaded area here. That's where comments will show up. In fact, we can dive into that in just a second, where I'll showcase what it looks like when you actually are using this during a live stream. I've pre-recorded something that I'll show in just a second. But I also wanted to share here that one of the things that is critical is to be able to have some moderators over on my YouTube channel under community moderation. If you go to settings, you'll be able to see that I have some managing moderators, standard moderators, and some standard users, approved users. But I also have down here below some blocked users. Those people haven't been too good. And then lastly, I have some blocked words. So blocked words, you'll see that that's there. And if I hover over it, you'll see all future comments containing or closely matching these words will be held. Live chat messages containing or closely matching these words will be blocked. And that is a critical piece that you want to make sure you have set up if you're going to have comments on screen. Those 2 pieces are absolutely critical to ensure that everything works the way that you want it to. So now, with that said, let's take a look at what these live comments look like in this demo. Content does not have to be an enigma. Setting it up, getting it out there, producing it, going from concept to where it's actually being consumed, and then you getting the benefits of content can actually be a methodical process. And I'm inviting you to the Friction to Flow Masterclass. Head over to my website, kirkarnugent.com, to register. I'm telling you now, if you want to be able to leverage content, leverage the power of video in a way that feels natural, a way that feels like you're speaking in your mother tongue, you're going to want to be in this masterclass where we go over the things that enable us to get all the nonsense out of the way, create a workflow that actually does the job and allows us to get to the benefits quicker, get to done sooner. It's one of my favorite phrases. So the Friction to Flow Masterclass was created just for you, and we want to see you in the building. So head on over to the website. Link will be in the first comment below or in the description. Friction to Flow Masterclass. Let's do it. What I've done here is gone live using a video from my family and I's trip to South Africa a year or so back, and went live just playing that video through StreamYard to an unlisted live stream. Then I had myself and a couple other family members jump on in the comment section. You'll see right at the top, I've got show comments on stage toggled on. This is a beta feature. This is the feature that we are covering today from StreamYard. Then you also see the comments there inside StreamYard. This is the look that you will have inside StreamYard. You also have the comments there in the bottom corner. You'll see that's how it will be displayed. So just 5 or 6 comments at a time, looks like about 5 comments at a time will be displayed, and they'll stay on screen pretty much in a overlay kind of fashion. So not very intrusive. It's just kind of there to the side. It allows you to maintain eye contact if you have your program window on your screen, or if you have a teleprompter like I do. It allows you to maintain eye contact, but in addition, it allows your audience members to feel like they're part of the stream, feel like they've had input and impact on the others who are watching, but also on the flow of the conversation that is being had by those who are on screen guests. In addition, now what I've done is shifted over to the YouTube page where this is being streamed. You can see some of the comments in the YouTube chat. I'm actually typing some comments there right now, but you also see what it looks like on YouTube. So my logo is in that bottom corner, the KN logo, but you also see 1, 2, 3, you almost have 6. It's like it fades, that top comment kind of fades out. And I guess it depends on the size of the verbiage that's being typed in each comment. That helps to determine whether or not how many comments you actually are going to be able to see on screen. But again, like I said, it's really, it's not an obtrusive scenario. You can also see what it looks like when I actually put comments on screen in StreamYard. And then back on YouTube, you'll see how those come up. But it's not obtrusive. It's meant to just kind of be a feature. Some people were saying, would love to see this a little bit bigger, would love to see it kind of designed differently. And there are some layouts and scenes that you can kind of employ that would help to take this to another level as well. So there is the feature. You've been able to see it in several different ways. I'll say this, man, live comments are I'm talking huge benefit. People who are watching feel part of the show, and on average, they watch much longer. It's one of the reasons why I'm such a huge proponent of live content, because you can get every other form of content from live content. Unfortunately, you do want to ensure you have moderators set up helping the chat to stay on topic so the conversation doesn't go left. I've seen that happen before. It is not good, y'all. Also, you'll need to ensure you have your banned words enabled on YouTube or whatever destination you're streaming to. Might even be good to turn on subscriber only chat and possibly slow mode. Both are options on YouTube. If you want to learn how to create this end screen you're seeing right now, click right here and I'll take you through the build process in Canva, setup in StreamYard, and the config in YouTube. Click right here to watch, and I'll see you over there. Grace and peace, fam.